My name's McGarahan Junior, and on my videos, I bring to the forefront how-to strategies on getting what you want out of life. While most people talk about theories and made-up principles, I'm giving you concrete ways to become successful. So grab your pen and paper, take notes, and let's get started. Hey everybody, McGarahan Junior here. I want to break down for you, especially the older generation, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and above. I want to break down for you a very interesting principle on something I think that's holding a lot of you back. You see, I've worked with one-on-one, on stage, literally thousands of people, anywhere from the ages of 16 to 85, and a lot in between. And what I've realized is this. Older people actually have, just through their upbringing, through the times that they were alive, through the experiences they've lived through, they actually have a much more successful foundation than a lot of young people do. Now, this goes to no surprise. I'm not saying anything that's going to wow you as far as that goes. But here's what's fascinating. When I talk to older people, again, in their businesses, older entrepreneurs, they say, young people have the biggest advantage right now. Young people, because they understand social media, online, the internet, they're going to be more successful than I have been or will ever be. Now here's something that I want to break down for you. Young people, and I've worked with a lot of them, young people are normally late to meetings. Young people normally don't know how to communicate at a very high level. Young people normally don't have any money to start a business. Young people lack a lot of the successful foundations that you need to build a massive business. Now, on the opposite side of the spectrum, older people, a lot of the time, obviously not every time, but a lot of the time when I speak to an older person about entrepreneurship or business strategies, most of the time they have all those foundations, they have all those principles, but they don't understand social media, how to build a business online. Now I'm going to give you a few tricks and tips on this video, but first I want you to understand this. If you can understand this game, this, let's say social media game, just to wrap it up in short. Social media game that Facebook just came out, they've got 1.7 billion people on Facebook. In all the social medias combined, there's probably over 2 billion users. Well, of course young people are making more moves. Of course young people are getting high numbers and making more money because they know how to tap into a larger group of people. So, older entrepreneurs, I want to make one thing clear. If you can take all the great components that you have and use it to tap into that 2 billion person marketplace, and just get a fraction of a percentile of that 2 billion, to be honest. But if you can use what you've got and now adapt to this new way of living, new way of thinking, then you will absolutely dominate anyone in your industry, anyone in your business, especially young people, because they won't be able to compete with you because now you're doing the only thing that they're really that good at. So what I want to break down is this: how an older person, when I say older, I'm 24 years old, so it literally could be anywhere from 30 to 85, how an older person can get ahead. Now, first and foremost, I want to break down that it's all about understanding social media. See, a lot of people, especially older generations, they say, almost in a hopeless way, I don't understand that stuff. Oh, I'll never get that. Oh, that will never make sense to me. Well, in 2016, for example, a baby's not coming out just knowing how to text message, just knowing how to type on a computer, just knowing how to post on Instagram. These are all things that they develop, that they learn, that you can too. And just like a language, if I want to go speak French, well, right this very moment, I could say, I don't understand French very well, so I'm not very good at speaking it. But I can learn. Now, the difference between this and a language is this can make you a boatload of money in whatever you do. So what are the steps that you need to take ASAP if you're an older entrepreneur to start getting your next edge? Well, one, reach out to somebody. It could be younger, could be an older person that you know that understands this game. Reach out to them and have them teach you how exactly the nuances of social media, of online business works. That's one. But then two, study it yourself. Go on that beautiful thing called Google and type in how to make money online, how to get more users off social media, how to convert a friend request into business, right? Go and Google these things. You can learn it. And if you can learn it and be able to understand it and then apply it to your business. See, that's the third step. Then you apply it. You come up with ideas and say, how can I use this for my wine business? How can I use this for my network marketing business? How can I use this for X, Y, and Z? But first, learn it. So those are your first two steps. One, go plug into somebody. Just like if a younger person wants to be successful, they're going to plug into an older person that knows the ways of the business, that knows the ins and outs of how to be successful. Well, now, you're almost going to go the opposite direction. If you're older, go to a younger person. Most of the time, it's going to be a younger person that understands this. Pick their brain, ask them questions, sit down with them, force them to teach you this. Buy them a cup of coffee, they'll appreciate that. And then do your own due diligence as well. Discern, okay, well, they said this, but online, there's 19 blogs saying this. Okay, maybe I can do that. And I'm telling you, if you get this game, your business, being able to tap into this massive marketplace of people that, quite frankly, you're not utilizing, your business will explode by the thousands of percentile. Now, here's why I can say that. Because if you're in the older generation, chances are you've probably built your business the old-fashioned way. You know, in your local area, going to networking events, maybe even going to events 2, 3, maybe 4 times a year in other areas of the world. Well, using social media, you can tap into millions to billions of people at the comfort of your own home. So everything you've done thus far, fantastic. The old school way of networking and building, great. And that's foundations, like that will never go away. But now, you can tap into this pool of opportunity called social media and online business. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for watching, but now the work begins. So, hit the books, hit the computer, go grab a young person, say, show me what to do, and take your business to the next level. With that being said, my name is McGarahan Junior. Take care, everyone.